only 2 races into the season, but it's already clear that 10 teams are divided into 2 camps. The top 5 will be fighting for points and podiums. The bottom 5 are going to have to work very hard to qualify and finish in the top 10. With Red Bull still the team to beat, it's left to Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes and Aston to try and challenge Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Only one other team has scored a point so far, Nico Hülkenberg grabbing 1 point for Haas with a 10th place finish in Jeddah. For the 3rd year in a row, Mercedes is admitting to having a problem with its car, which is bad news for Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. We know how difficult it can be to fix fundamental problems. Speed and consistency was the team's goal for the year, even if they realised that it would be difficult to catch Red Bull, but instead we see Lewis saying he lacks confidence in the car. In the battle for the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes' problems are giving Ferrari and McLaren the opportunity to move ahead. We've seen Sainz and Leclerc score podiums over the first few races, Charles also managing to put his car on the front row of both grids both times. A strong start for Ferrari as Red Bull's nearest challenger, and with strong points finishes for McLaren, a positive start for Norris and Piastri. Albert Park is a great track, but an interesting mixture. On TV it looks like a permanent circuit, but this is really a street circuit built in a park and the walls are close. There's not much runoff, so you can't afford to make a mistake in any of the quicker corners, and we've seen plenty of incidents at turn 1, 2 and 3 over the years. The other point about Albert Park is the track is bumpy in places and there's quite a lot of elevation. No matter how well the organisers prepare for a race, even with support races using the track, F1 cars will go quicker and quicker as they lay down more rubber on the surface and clear away the dirt and the dust. You can get permanent tracks too, of course, but the low grip in Melbourne can cause some problems in practice, and those walls are waiting for you if you get it wrong. Behind Red Bull, the 2 teams to look out for this weekend are Ferrari and McLaren. Both teams have started the season by showing good signs of potential, and Ferrari's able to push Red Bull in qualifying at least against Sergio Perez, if not Max Verstappen. Anything can happen as you get in your car in the front row. McLaren is not planning any major upgrades until May, but Lando and Oscar are both back at the factory working from the first 2 races. They know where the car's strengths and weaknesses are, and yeah, Oscar on home could produce something special. The great thing in McLaren is that they're also very close to each other, meaning that when Oscar arrives in Melbourne with the objective of producing a strong crowd, Lando will be right there to challenge him, and they can really take the fight to Ferrari and Red Bull. Coming into the weekend, there's been a lot of talk about whether Carlos Sainz would be fit to race this weekend, of course, after having appendicitis a few weeks back, and thankfully it seems like he is based off the first few practice sessions. But the lone driver who might not be racing is Logan Sargent due to Alex Albon binning his car in the fence, and yeah, Williams only have 1 chassis remarkably at this point, so yeah, seems like Albon will have to take Sargent's car, obviously best chance of making points, so it makes sense, but yeah, brutal for Sargent. As for the top, it looks like Red Bull once again look fast, but Ferrari definitely look like they can challenge on this circuit. But moving on into my predictions for this weekend, I'm going to say pole Verstappen and winner Verstappen. No surprise there, I can't remember the last time I probably didn't say this, but yeah, I think Red Bull still have that advantage. But I think, yeah, this is probably one of the tracks that you feel like Ferrari can really push them close, especially in qualifying. I'm going to say Leclerc will be close enough to get the better of Perez in the race this weekend, and Perez will come home 3rd. Sainz as well could be in contention, but obviously we don't know how well he'll recover from his appendicitis. But anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.